Welcome to my channel, Towers Tarot, and today I'll be doing the general read for the zodiac sign Aquarius. Aquarius, what's going on, Aquarius? Happy New Year, happy 2026. Okay, this is gonna be my, I guess, sort of second read with you guys, and we're already starting off strong with that star card, Aquarius. We're starting off with the Aquarius, starting off 2026, right? So Aquarius, what I see here, right? It seems like you're choosing yourself when you're starting this year. You're trying to choose yourself. You're working on yourself and you're starting strong, right? With the star card. You're pouring a lot into yourself, okay? So whatever dreams and desires that you have, you're doing that right now, which is a beautiful thing, right? Because it seems over here with the Nine of Wands, it's that something disappointed you in the past, right? Aquarius, something disappointed you to made you not want to go into it. And I believe it's a relationship. I think relationships disappointed you, or there's something about relationships that Aquarius can't really connect with, okay? It seems like you'll get into it and you'll get involved, but you get easily bored and you get easily distracted, and then you pull yourself away. You go into ghost mode, okay? Aquarius are known to go ghost mode. You prefer to be single. With this Fool card, you want to be single. You want to be free. You don't want to have to attend to anybody. I understand that actually completely, okay? Because there's stuff that you want to work on your own. You feel like if when your Aquarius is in a relationship that they feel trapped, okay? Not only like physically, but mentally in their head. They feel like they have to attend to this person. If you don't respond to the person's text, you know, they're going to get mad. You don't like to deal with it. Aquarius got like a free spirit. They want to, if it's going to be the right person, it has to be someone that matches Aquarius. It's got to mirror the Aquarius, okay? Now, the King of Swords is like, you're very stern and firm on how you treat relationships. You're very cutthroat when it comes to relationships, Aquarius. That's your air sign energy too. You don't play. You don't play when it comes down to that, right? We got the Queen of Cups in reverse. We got the Hanged Man in reverse, okay? You have a hopelessness when it comes to relationships, right? I think, this is what I think, Aquarius is. I think Aquarius love the idea of love, right? You love to see it when you're in the movies, when you're watching TV shows. Oh, I hope they get together. I hope they fall in love. Oh, Aquarius love that idea. But when it comes to Aquarius getting that love, Aquarius is like, I'm good. I'm good over here. I like being single. I like working on myself. I like doing what I want, when I want, how I want. I love it. Relationships only hold me down, baby. That's it. Relationships only hold people down. I feel like everybody should establish themselves first before they get into relationships. And that's what you're doing over here, Aquarius. Kudos to you. Kudos to you. That's what should be done, right? I think everybody should learn how to love themselves properly, right? So when you get into the next relationship, right, they're going to know, you're going to know how you want to be treated. Aquarius got no problem cutting you off. Aquarius got no problem leaving any situation that don't suit them. Now, you think I'm just going to leave it right there, Aquarius? No, I'm not. We're going to see why you got trauma from the past. Why you got trauma with the past, okay, Aquarius? Why is that Aquarius is scared in love? You know I'm going to be nosy, Aquarius. You know I'm going to be nosy. Why is Aquarius scared of the past? What's going on with Aquarius in love with that Nine of Wands? Let's see what's going on with Aquarius in love, right? Okay. You know what it is, Aquarius? What it is when it comes to love, you want to find a best friend when it comes to love first. Like literally, you want to start off as friends and then hopefully a best friend. And maybe it might evolve from there. Maybe it'll evolve into a relationship, okay? You prefer the friendship method to a relationship. Not everybody likes to go that route. Not everybody likes to play the waiting game, because a lot of times the person on the other end just thinks you're just dragging them along, right? But that goes to show that their intentions are just to get into a relationship. Your intentions is, I want to be best friends. I want to see if I could live with you in an apartment. I want to see if we could go on vacation and not argue while we're on a vacation. I want to see if we could actually do this. If we actually can make each other laugh. Ooh, Aquarius, I like your thinking, Aquarius. I like that. That's how these relationships go nowadays. And while you're friends with that person, you get to know all the intel on them. That's very slick of you, Aquarius. I like that. You get to find out what's their type of people they like, how they are. Even if they're dating somebody else, you're going to see how they treat the other person, right? So it's sort of like you got a little book inside and you like jotting down like, okay, this person likes to do this person's like this person like that. You know, even though you're treating it like a friendship, you're still like planning for the future, you know? Okay, Aquarius, I like that. I like what I'm seeing here. I like how you guys are, you know, you're playing chess. And I like that. You're playing chess and you're making the right moves in life and I'm loving it. Yeah, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay, Aquarius, let's get a look into your future because everything is pretty much self-explanatory here of how you want to live your life. I like it. It's a solid read. I can't, you know, I'm trying to get some dirt on Aquarius and I can't get none. So maybe in your future, let's see what we could get for Aquarius, right? Guardian angels, what's going on with Aquarius in the future? What's going on with Aquarius in the future? Here we go. All right, we got the Seven of Pentacles. You're going to be focused on investments, okay? You're going to be focused on investments. You're going to be focused on something new, okay? Something big that's coming in that you're going to put your heart in. This is probably what you're working on over here, all right, with that star card. And you're bringing it to light in your future. You're finally doing the work. You did all the research and you're bringing stuff to light. Over here, you're looking at your finances. Okay, you're looking at your finances. You're seeing if you have enough for this investment. Okay, we're gonna look a little deeper. We got the Devil card. Okay, you might be going into business with a Capricorn, or that could be something else. We're gonna dive in deeper with that Devil card in a little bit. Okay, I told you something toxic was coming, huh? Didn't I tell you, Aquarius, with that Devil card? But this is a good toxic. This is something that's gonna make you happy. This is something that's going to make you, maybe you got some type of friend over here that's great with business, okay? And that you can have a good time with too. That's a win-win. Because you seem happy with that Sun card. You seem thrilled with this. Okay. So we get a couple more cards for Aquarius. Let's get a couple more cards for Aquarius. Okay, we got the Queen of Swords, which is air sign energy, okay? And then we got some type of heartbreak. Why do we got this heartbreak? Ooh, now it's getting dirty. This is why I like to see Aquarius. This is why I do what I do, baby. Because I want to get the dirt for Aquarius. You think you guys are slick? You playing this chess game? You all smart? No. Let's see what's going on here now. Okay, so what's going to happen over here, Aquarius? You're going to focus on your finances, right? You're going to start something new. You're going to meet new people. Along the side, you might meet this Capricorn over here, but you're going to start off as business, but you guys are going to be very attracted to each other, very lustful to each other over there, okay? This person, it's going to almost seem too good to be true with that Sun card. This person is going to make you happy. This person, they're skipping, let me just say this, they're skipping that friend zone that you like so much over here. They're going to skip that, right? And they're going to cut straight to the point with you. And you're accepting that because you guys are like really, really lustful towards each other. So you're going to skip that friendship part and you can go straight to the business part, okay? Both financially and physically, all right? Now, something happens along in between that. There's a Queen of Swords. Aquarius gets very defensive. Why does Aquarius get defensive? Because there's some type of heartbreak, right? Now, this is where the dirt. Let's see. Let's clarify that Queen of Swords. Why does Aquarius get defensive? Are they getting defensive with this possible Capricorn or whoever the sign is? It could be any sign. It could be any sign. Hey, Aquarius. Aquarius, this is that dirt, baby. This is what I'm talking about. The Three of Cups. Okay, so you got defensive because you found out that this person has somebody else. They probably have like a main person. They could be married. They could have somebody else, right? And you're finding out that you're a third party, Aquarius. Aquarius, the devil card is there for a reason. He played a trick on you. And they bypassed that friend zone, right? They was playing all their cards correctly. You're dealing with a Capricorn, Aquarius. You know, they could be very slick. That's all I could tell you. They could be very slick. This lead to a I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. This led to a heartbreak, okay? Or this is gonna lead to the heartbreak. If this didn't happen yet, it might happen in your future, okay? This leads to a heartbreak, okay? And the Three of Swords is in reverse, okay? So this left you stumped. You like me, Aquarius? I got fooled. I got fooled through this. So this is leaving you in limbo. This is leaving you in limbo, Aquarius. Now, things happen, right? Things happen in life. Sometimes we don't see the signals when they're there. And sometimes people play their cards so good that you just listen. At the end of the day, you just can't be mad sometimes, Aquarius. You just gotta be like, applaud them. Kudos to you because you played your cards right. You found out shortly though that this person was with somebody and that you was a third party. But it's okay though. It's okay though, Aquarius, because at the end of the day, you know, you didn't want a relationship anyway. You were possibly here for maybe a good time. Maybe you were only there for like a business opportunity, maybe some just to do business. But one thing led to another. But that's just life, right? Things could be worse if you think about it, all right? But at the end of the day, that's it, baby. That was your read. Aquariuses, you know, have a, you know, let's start off the year good. It doesn't matter what happens here. Things could be worse in life, but things is going good because you're working so hard on yourself. And you started off strong with yourself. And that's where it's very important to start off with yourself. And, you know, you finish with yourself. And when it's time, baby, love will come when you're ready, Aquarius. Have a good one.